Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I love the interview you guys did with Bun B too. That one got emotional as well.
He just did the rodeo.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
we did an intro for him the other night. AD told us to shoot a little intro for him.
How was that interviewing Bun, man?
Man, you know, we've been knowing Bun B for the longest, and that's why I was telling you earlier, like sometimes it's just when you meet people and you get to know them and you don't do the interview part right away. You build the relationship part.
Yeah.
So that way when they do come, that's what you get. You get that real shit. You don't get the shit they said everywhere.
Stuff.
You don't get you get to have a real conversation, a real connection, and you get to get that inside info.
Wow.
Because it's different. You open. Hey, this is my brother. Hey, man, I ain't never told nobody this, but you just reminded me of it.
Wow, man. It's crazy because, like I said, I don't know, you and Charlamagne and all, I mean, y'all still link with Charlamagne. Y'all got some type of deal with Charlamagne?
Charlamagne got the Black Effect podcast.
Explain that to me what that is.
Well, it's a network of collective minds and bodies and souls that kind of black people doing progressive things on podcast platforms, and we kind of like channel all of them into one.
That's
you
hard.
can go pull up some. You can pull up different genres of podcasts that you may not have been able to connect.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does a lot of work with Mandy and the girls over at Horrible Decisions, and then you can go on there and you'll get to see Teslin, or you'll get to see some black women cooking, or some black women drinking some wine, or some black men reviewing some cigars. So it's pretty much just like a catalog of everything black that you can find in the podcast world.
That's crazy.
So that's what the Black Effect is.
Well, let me, on a lighter note, he went from, they used to be trying to charge him up and tell him, give me the drop and all that. You know, he come a long ways. I was just thinking about that, like, from him starting, you know, with the Breakfast Club, from not before the break, but from him starting interviewing people to now, the nigga done moved, he've evolved a lot.
Question, what do I think of Donald Trump? Listen.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
I think Donald Trump...
He realized his power.
Yeah.
There ain't a whole lot of people in the power who has the position of the Breakfast Club like Charlamagne, and he's a great businessman.
Oh, he's smart.
So even with the whole let me get a drop shit, it's like he just took that and kind of used it to the public persona, Charlamagne. They don't know the businessman who be writing books and making all these plays happen behind the scene, the producer, the EP, the director and shit like that. They just get to see he said some wild shit on the Breakfast Club, but then they don't even go check out the other shit. So he got things like Black Effect. He done wrote 4 or 5 books.
That nigga hard. I ain't gonna lie. I became a big fan just watching him. And then like I said, I'll definitely, man, since I've been seeing you and the way y'all consistent, man, this podcast stuff though, what is it doing? Does it help our people? Does it push it? Explain to me, like, you got so many different people talking, right?
Right.
Okay, and our people are watching, right?
Right.
What is it doing?
Bro, think about how far behind we are in communication.
Okay.
It used to be illegal for black people to talk to each other.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We're 100 years behind in communication. This might be the shit that actually bring us together.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Different point of views, different perspectives. Okay, we disagree on this, but why? Okay, we can just agree to disagree. It's like now we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
We got to get the bullshit out the way first. We're going to talk about the entertainment. In 5-10 years, we might be hosting one of them black summits where they need us to come down and get the media for the street. Hey, Boss Talk, we got Barack Obama want to talk to somebody. He want to talk to everybody, got all the black media.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So don't just think of it as podcast. Just think
black
of it
media.
Black media.
Yeah, that makes sense too when you think of it.
And that's why I see you mix it up with your guests too. You bring rappers and entertainers,
everybody,
and then
cooks.
You gotta, just bring black people on the show. Get some cook, get some black police officers,
everybody,
sheriffs. Oh man, we had the sheriff of Fulton County when he was running on our show, and he actually won.
He won.
So do you know what that does for us to know that, man, we got a direct connect with the sheriff? Man, we had Dr. Fauci call from the White House, bro. We had my boy Doug Lawson down in Florida, District 5. He was coming to all the 85 South shows, and then like He went from just a black man with a vision and a dream, and then he came on the platform, and we was in this city, and he told everybody, "Hey, I'm Doug Lawson. I'm doing this. I ain't had the opportunity to speak to my people in this amount of mass." Man, Doug been down there. He done held his spot for like 3-4 years, bro. Man, so it's like we got to just create black media.
Wow,
that's it.
Being a celebrity, right?
Oh, he a celebrity?
Yes.
Big time celebrity, right?
Big time celebrity.
He don't want to say that.
I never claimed that.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let the nigga, don't do him like that.
What does that mean?
In today's society, especially with social media and the media, everything out here, once the pub can make or break a career a lot of times nowadays. And do you ever have a fear of, saying the wrong thing or being caught in the wrong position or something like that, where your show might get canceled or something like that? Or
nope. How they gonna cancel? I got my own app. What they gonna cancel it off of?
Or I'm talking even maybe your fans is canceling because you said something wrong and they didn't like it.
I can get some new fans.
Okay.
There's 7 billion people on this earth. I guarantee you probably 6.9999 a billion of them ain't even heard of the show yet.
That's real.
I moved to Indonesia and start over.
Because you know how this industry is, and that's how they be doing it.
I just can't imagine me being the nigga that I am, that I would say something to make every nigga in America mad.
Not every.
Everyone? There's too many niggas that agree with me.
Because you know what? I was just looking at something and I saw where Madonna popped up and she was having her show. And you had a concert, right? And she doing her show, she saw somebody right there like close to the front sitting down. She stopped her show like, "Why are you sitting down in my show? Like you supposed to be standing." And she walked over there and guess what she realized?
What?
He's paralyzed.
The person in a wheelchair.
Damn.
And she said, "Oh, okay."
You know what I was saying?
Realized.
Now, I'm not playing. You still got to get up. I'm thrown, so I'm going to take it there all the way. I might help him stand
But
up.
something like that, some people end up, fans was, shaming her and
She'll
stuff like
get
that.
over it, though.
Like
that ain't going to last long, is it? That ain't going to last long.
It's Madonna, bro. She has done way
worse
shit than
But
that.
that's showing you just saying stuff off the top of your head and not realizing, especially out when you're out in public like that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think I hope not. I mean, we've had people at our shows who were in wheelchairs and we done rode around the whole arena on them. So we got a different type of fan base. You ain't seen some of the wild shit. You ever heard of my partner named Wheelchair Man? Oh, we'll pull up the Wheelchair Man.
You did? You will.
Oh. Wheelchair Man came to the show. He in the wheelchair. Next thing you know, we look up, this nigga standing up. He done fell. Play me some shit like a ride in the wheelchair too. What'd you say? Wheelchair Man rolling blunts and everything, man. Shout out to Wheelchair Man, bro.
Man.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon'